Hello learners, welcome back to my channel Shraddha's Physics. So in the previous lecture we have already discussed about the eigenfunction and the eigenvalue. So in this part we will see the expansion of the eigenfunctions. So now let us start with the expansion of the eigenfunction. So here we will consider a function. Suppose here we will consider the function to be the psi can be expanded. A function psi can be expanded as a linear combination, can be expanded as a linear combination of orthogonal and normalized eigenfunction. So here the eigenfunction is the psi n, the total series, that is psi 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, of the Hermitian operator. So here I will consider the operator to be the q cap. So here the operator, Hermitian operator, that is your q cap. Okay, and the eigenvalues are and the corresponding, let me write the corresponding eigenvalues. The corresponding eigenvalues are lambda n. That is, we can write the operator q cap will operate, when it will operate on the function psi n, then it will give the lambda n into psi n, and here this psi n is called the eigenfunction. Okay, and here we can write this psi will be equal to the linear combination of all the psi n, that is sum over c n into psi n, where this is your equation 1 and this is your equation 2, where Cn equal to the expansion coefficient. So this is called the expansion coefficient. Okay, so these are your equation 1 and 2. Now here first of all we will evaluate the Cn. So now let us write the evaluation of Cn. That is the expansion coefficient we are evaluate now. So here if I will multiply psi n star on the left hand side of this, so you can see here this equation. Now if I will multiply, so multiplying psi n star on both sides, psi m star, or let me write psi m star in left side and integrating and also this is same for the right hand side, or let me write psi m star in both side and integrating we will get integrating, that is here we will do multiplication with the equation 2. So here I will write multiplying psi m star in both sides and integrating with respect to dqr in equation 2 we will get, this is your integration over psi m star into, this is your psi, this expression you can see, this is your equation 2. So psi m star into psi dqr integration. So this will be equal to integration over psi m star sum over Cn psi n into dqr. This is your dqr. Now since Cn is constant, so we can take this to be outside of the integration. So this will be equal to sum over n. This is your sum over n. So this will be Cn taken outside. This will be integration over So here we have multiplied psi m star. Okay, so this is your integration over psi m star into psi n dqr, and this is again equal to sum over n into Cn. So the integration over psi m star psi n dqr, this can be written as delta mn. We have already discussed this part. So this is your delta mn, or when this is delta is known as your Kronecker delta, and its value equal to 1 when m is equal to n, and this value equal to 0 when m is not equal to n. So here if I will consider m equal to n, so for that case I can write this is your Cm. Okay, and here I can write the total expression as this is your, or we can write the integration over psi m star psi dqr, that will be equal to Cm, or that expression again if I will write in terms of n, we can write, or this can be written as psi n star, that is if we will multiply psi n star on both sides, we will get psi n star psi dqr, that will be equal to simply Cn. Okay, or this expression can be written as Cn equal to simply psi n star into psi dqr. Okay, this is your Cn. So here we have evaluated Cn. Now we will see what is the physical significance of this Cn. Okay, so now let us see the physical significance of Cn. Okay, that is the constant coefficient of expansion, or the expansion coefficient. Now first of all here we will see if psi is a normalized wave function. So first is if psi is normalized wave function, then we can write wave function, then the integration over psi star into psi dqr, that is equal to 1. That is, we know from the properties of the normalization, it says that the integration over psi star psi dqr, that is equal to 1. Now in place of psi star we can write that is, it is the linear, any wave function, it is the linear combination of another wave function. So this psi star can be written as this is your integration over sum over m Cm psi m whole star into, in place of psi again I will write this is your sum over, suppose I will write this is your sum over n Cn psi n dqr into dqr, that is equal to 1. Okay, now here if I will take the summation sign common, that is here m and n both are present, and here this will be Cm star, and the next is Cn, and again this is the integration over psi m star into psi n dqr, that will be equal to 1. Okay, so now from this expression you can see here again this psi m star psi n dqr is equal to your delta mn, or we can write this is your sum over m comma n Cm star Cn into delta mn, that is equal to 1. And now again if you apply the Kronecker delta rule, that is when m equal to n, this delta mn value will be equal to 1. So simply we can write this is your sum over n Cn star into Cn, that is equal to 1, or simply we can write the sum over n mod Cn square, that is equal to 1, modulus of Cn square, that is equal to 1. So it implies that you can see here what we have proved, that this psi star psi dqr, that is equal to sum over modulus of Cn square, that is equal to 1. Therefore we can write sum over, sorry, the modulus of, if I write this is your, I can write modulus of psi square dqr, or this is your integration over, if I write first, this is the integration over psi star psi dqr, then this is equal to, also can be written as integration over modulus of psi square dqr, that is equal to sum over n modulus of Cn square, that is equal to 1. And this is known as the completeness relation. This is called the completeness relation. Completeness relation. Completeness relation or Parseval's relation. This is also known as the Parseval's relation. Okay. So this is your psi star psi dqr, that is equal to 1, and by using that relation we can prove that modulus of the coefficient square is equal to 1. Okay. Now the next significance is, if I write, the next one is the expectation value. The expectation value of q cap, that is the operator q cap, in the state function psi. In the state function psi. So here to calculate the expectation value, I will write, this is simply the average of this q cap, and that can be written as equal to, when the function is normalized, then it can be written as psi star q cap psi dqr. Since it is normalized, since psi is normalized, so we can write like this, the expectation value of the operator. Okay. And again, this psi star can be written as, this is your integration over, this is the sum over the linear combination of the function, that is your, I will write Cm psi m whole star, and in place of q cap I will write the same, that is your q cap, and in place of psi I will write, this is your sum over n Cn sin, that is the linear combination of the function, and here the dqr. And if I will take the summation sign here, this is over m and n, and the Cm star is taken outside, and also the Cn, and here the integration over psi m star q cap psi n dqr. Okay. And also you know, when this operator will operate on this wave function psi n, then it will give an eigenvalue. So I can write, this is equal to sum over mn Cm star into Cn. This will be your q cap. When operate on the psi n, it will give, suppose the lambda n, that is the eigenvalue. Here I will write, this is your lambda n, and here the integration over psi m star psi n dqr. And also here this psi m star psi n dqr, its value is delta mn. So in that place I will write, this is your sum over mn Cm star Cn lambda n into, this is your n, into delta mn. So when m equal to n, simply we can write, this is equal to sum over n modulus of Cn square lambda n. That is, here you can see the expectation value of the operator q cap will be equal to modulus of Cn square into lambda n. Okay. So the next significance we will see the closure relation. So it is closure relation. So here psi of r we will see, that is equal to, we can write sum over the linear combination of the other state function, that is your sum over n Cn psi n of r. This is suppose equation number 1, where this expansion coefficient, that is Cn, we can write, that is equal to integration over psi n star of r into psi of r into dqr. This is suppose equation number 2. So if I will put this equation 2, if I will putting the value of Cn, in equation 1, so we will get psi of r will be equal to, this is sum over, let me write first, sum over n, integration over psi, here it is psi n star of r into psi of r dqr and whole into, this is just psi n of r is already present here, so just to, these are the two different r, so let me write this as your r prime, so that here I will write this is your psi n star r prime and here it is psi r prime and here it is suppose dq r prime. So now interchanging the summation and integration, we get interchanging the summation and integration, interchanging the summation and integration so we can write this psi of r will be equal to, so in place of the summation I will simply write this is your integration, and in place of integration I will write this is your sum over n, this will be your psi n star r prime psi n r into psi n r prime into dq r prime. This is your equation number 3. This psi of r, it also can be written in the form, psi of r can be also written in the form that is, I can write this psi of r equal to the integration over delta of r minus r prime into psi of r prime into dq r prime. This is your Dirac delta function property. So by using that property we can write this is your equation 4, that is delta of r minus r prime psi r prime dq r prime, integration will be equal to psi of r. Now if I will compare this equation 3 with the 4, so we can see here this is your integration and here this psi n r prime dq r prime, and here also this is your psi r prime dq r prime. Now we can say this bracketed term will be equal to this delta r minus r prime. So now let me write, so comparing equation 3 with the 4, comparing equation 3 with the 4, we can write this is your sum over n psi n star of r prime vector, this is your psi n star r prime into psi n r vector, so that is equal to delta of r minus r prime. So this is called the closure relation. So this is all for today. If you have any doubt, can ask me in the comment section. Thank you all.